Here we have the cedar green wagon that was next to the Phantom Mist wagon that I got from Robin. It's got the dual carburetors on it, and the engine's fairly complete. You got the damage to the hood, damage to the fender, damage to the bumper. I had to bleed out the photo to make it show it more. You can see the ground there through the floorboards, what's left of them. There's no trunk latch anymore. That's completely rotted away. Rockers are gone. The lower half of the doors are gone. You got the damage there, fender, hood, bumper. Robin took the manifolds and some other parts off of it. There you go. You can see the ground right there in front of the seat, the back seat. Same thing here. This thing would be perfect for a chassis swap. Bad rockers there you can see again. The rear tailgate ended up coming home with me. It's no good. You can see the rot there on those rockers there. I'm really digging that color though, so much so that I've decided to paint my car that color. No floorboard. Fender's got some filler in that front corner. Other than that, it looks like it's pretty decent. Get the damage to the front end there. I think Robin grabbed the grill out of it. So this blue car here is a non-decor group car with a lot of rot down low. They actually patched the trunk is full of parts, but they patched the rust with tin. You can see here in this picture, and they're taking some parts off of it. They went ahead and saved it as a parts car because the interior is actually pretty decent in it. You know, driver's seat's a little split there, but door panels are good, back seat was good. I don't know about the headliner. The plastics were good, and they're black, so they're probably going to stay good. The engine turns over. It was told to have run. They might be able to get it running. You can see there all the patches made from tin there. Electric blue, non-decor group car. You see no bumper overriders, no chrome around the windows. This one is an electric blue decor group car that is just shot. I mean, you look at it. There's so much rust, so much body damage. It's done. This one I believe Robin bought for parts. It's the Polar White non-decor group, I think. No. This one might be a decor group car. This Aztec Gold car is junk. It's got a lot of good parts on it. It's stuffed full of parts inside, but you can see there it's rotten. It's gone. I mean, it's just gone. It's not worth fixing at all. It's just a parts car. And it's been painted before, you can see there, at some point in its life. This burgundy car is really interesting because they never painted one of them burgundy. In fact, this one used to be Aztec Gold, but it's in pretty good shape, actually. It's in the best shape out of all the cars there at the junkyard. This one might get put back on the road. There, you can see the Aztec Gold there underneath the hood. It's complete. Now, this white car was on the internet, and the internet went crazy. It was in a junkyard. It was in really good shape, and the people were freaking out, like, why can't you save it? Why can't you save it? And then it disappeared, and it ended up with this guy here, and, you know, he's been buying up all these cars out of the junkyard. I don't think the engine was any good in it, or whatever reason they couldn't get it running, but now they've got enough parts to get it back on the road. And here it is with Robin's Sunbeam at the car show. This was a 71 non-decor group automatic car I bought out of Oklahoma City, and it was just completely rotten. As you can see, they drove it in the salt, and they didn't care. It was so bad. I mean, there's the inner fender. When I did get it running and driving, I drove it around a block. Here's the cross member where it bolts to the frame, and there's just nothing there. Rocker's gone. Rocker's gone. So I drove it around the block. I hit the brakes, and the fenders pulled to one side. They pulled underneath the hood. So remember the 72 that I had? I traded this for the wagon, and Robin has been busting his ass fixing this thing up. The body was in really good shape in it. The interior was completely roached from being out, 30 years in the storage lot. The floorboards were gone, and all the rubber weather seals were gone. But the body was good. Original paint. You can see the floors are gone here. Front floors, back floors. Back floors were worse. But you can see he's been pouring money and time and all kinds of work into this thing, getting it all fixed up. You got the seats have been reupholstered. You got the door panels fixed. New carpeting put in the thing. It was a non-decor group car, but he's actually been putting the decor group parts in it. So now it's got all the extra chrome. You got a new headliner put in the thing. He's getting the dashboard recovered. He went ahead and he put a vinyl top on it, which looks amazing. He did treat the roof. He got the GLS badges out from England. He got the row-style wheels on it, completely restored and painted up, put on. They look great on this car. And I'm kind of curious, he didn't paint it first, but that's next on the list. He's going to go ahead and get it painted. But it's looking amazing, and it's running great. It's really not too long before it's going to be on the road. So he's definitely kicking my butt when it comes to fixing it up. But yeah, that's what I wanted to show you guys. Just a quickie little video here. Those are all the cars that are out in Pennsylvania in a junkyard. And they're going to be getting crushed here pretty soon. But between Robin and this other gentleman, I forget his name, I'm sorry. They've been saving what they can, as many parts as they can, as many parts cars as they can, and dragging them to wherever they can store them, and just holding on to them enough to get the parts or strip them down and then scrap them. Like that one Aztec Gold car really wasn't worth keeping the whole thing. But saving the parts off of it was just, yes, you got to do it. But anyway, that's what's been going on here, and I just wanted to show you guys that they are out there. If you're looking for one, they're out there. You might call some old junkyards that have been around for a long time that, maybe they're not too interested in going crazy and going way back in there to dig cars out to crush them. And they're still there. They're still way in the back corners. They're probably no good, but at the very least, parts if you do find one that's rebuildable. So just don't lose hope. Keep your eyes open. Ever since I posted these videos, these things have started popping out of the woodwork. So I believe we're up to 19 now that are viable cars that people own that have checked in or made themselves known to us, and it's amazing. But that's it for now. I'm gonna go back and do my thing, and you guys keep it safe. Have a wonderful evening, and this is a wonderful Christmas Eve.